I'm 62 years old today. Another trip around the sun. And as I think back, it could be for me to fall into the old habits of, oh man, what happened? I thought I was just 30 yesterday. But 30 wasn't that good when I look back. And if I break it into decades, when I was 22 at a senior at Penn State, I was also an alcoholic. I was suffering from two different eating disorders, traditional and exercise bulimia. By the time I was 32, I was already past my first failed marriage, into the cocaine, still an alcoholic, failed bar exams. By the time I was 42, I was even bigger into cocaine, more failed marriages, lost, just living day to day, line to line, Xanax to Xanax at night, going to hearings under the influence, doing cocaine in the bathroom of the courthouses. But then, after my second trip to a psychiatric facility, Easter weekend 2000, I began the journey of recovery. And as I approach my 16th year in long-term recovery, I look back at the things that have happened during that time. Those are the good things. I passed the bar exam. I have written three books, and I am now about to write my fourth novel. I've written two memoirs. I've written a novel, The Ambulance Chaser, and I just signed a deal for the sequel. I am in a wonderful marriage. We've been together going on 17 years. My wife was with me for rock bottom. I prefer recovery tipping point, but she stood by me. I have great relationships with my brothers, and there have been hard times. I lost my father in sobriety. I lost my mother in sobriety, but it was in sobriety. And I know they were happy to see me sober and in recovery. Now, my trip began in the rooms of 12-step, and I am grateful for that because for me, there was no such thing as one line and one drink, and so abstinence had to be my path, but there are many paths to recovery, and we should respect them all. The big book talks about us not owning recovery, and it's a shame that some in the program don't respect that. And now here at 62, ready to sign the deal to write my new novel, life is good. And I want you to know that whatever your profession, in the legal profession, we struggle with alcohol mightily, recovery is possible. And let's strive to recover at the highest possible point, not at the lowest point when things are miserable. Shouldn't that be the goal? Reach out. And if you know someone who is struggling, reach out to them. Ask them how they're doing. And then let them know that if they're struggling, you're there for them. Recovery is possible.